Hi, my name is Tony Presta, and I'm your incoming superintendent. As you may recall from the presentation at the beginning of the year, our district is going to be developing the land here at Serramonte Del Rey to generate some funds for our schools. We're getting ready to go out to the neighborhoods and the community to talk about our plans, and we wanted to share those plans with you first. So today we'll talk about the purpose and goals for this development, a little bit about our master plan, and about how we're going to generate some community feedback. So as you know, our existing facilities are really outdated, and the improvements would be really cost prohibitive. We want to generate funds so that we can attract teachers and staff. And this is really an innovative way to do that. We're going to have developers develop the land for us, build housing, and we will generate ongoing revenue for our school district. The facilities subcommittee team that has been working on this is Tina Van Raphorst, April Hawkins, Kalima Salahuddin, and Andy Lee. I'm new to the team and have joined in on a few meetings already, and Dr. Deloria preceded me on this team. The project team consists of the development managers of Brookwood Advisors, along with several companies that work on the planning, the design, and the engineering. So as you can see from this video, from this picture, overhead picture, the updated area is in this yellow area here. And if you can follow my arrow, this is where the current district office and building resides. We rent space to a lot of community groups as well. Highway 1 is right here, and this is the entrance off of the freeway into the district office area. It's a flat area, so it's really easy to build on, which makes it good. There are trees surrounding, and then there's a lot of low density residential housing to the west. There's open space to the east, the cemetery and Gellert Park, and there's really easy access to transportation. There's Serramonte Boulevard, which has frequent bus transit, and there's also the Highway 1 entrance. You'll see from this vantage point, the existing district facilities are right here, and the faculty and staff housing site is right here. You're now looking at it from a different vantage point where this is the entrance. Here's Highway 1, and with this red arrow, you can see the entrance to the property. The facility needs significant seismic work, but the site is clean, and as I mentioned, it's flat, and it's really sufficient for an intimate neighborhood to be built on this location. Highway 1 provides an opportunity for entrance to the city, to San Francisco, and the trees that are surrounding screen the views onto the site. There's only 2 access points onto the site, at the very top and the very bottom where these red arrows are. There's hillside that has really beautiful views of the hillsides, views to the north and to the east. If you take a look, you can see parcel A and parcel B. So parcel A up here on the top left of the screen is where we're currently building the faculty and staff housing. That project's already underway. Parcel B will be housing, and it will also be about 4 to 7 stories. There will be retail and a new main street, which you can see as part of parcel B. Right here to the right is Overlook Park. And while we are building parcel A and parcel B, the existing district facilities will remain intact and in use. Phase 2 brings in more buildings. As you can see, there will be market rate housing in parcels C, E, and F. Affordable housing will go on parcel D1, and we're going to relocate our Head Start program to parcel D2. There will be complete streets and a recreation and trail also included. Here's a really nice visual of our phase 1 faculty and staff housing project. Also in phase 1, as you recall, will be the market rate housing. You'll see that the entrance from Highway 1 and, along Serramonte Boulevard is already vastly improved. At the back of the screen, you can see that the existing district office is still there as they are building this first phase. There's improved crosswalks for pedestrian walking, and there will be bike lanes. And as you can see, there's coffee shops and whatever the development, we don't know what businesses will go in there now, but we're imagining it will be coffee shops and, you know, cleaners and things like that, gyms. Okay. Here's another view. You can see that the faculty and staff housing is here to the right, and then this is the market rate housing to the left. The trees will block the buildings quite a bit, so you won't see them from the street as much. And here's an artist rendering of what Overlook Park might look like. Again, you can see in the background to the right is faculty and staff housing, and to the left is market rate housing. Right now, this is the existing site. It's 22 acres. We've got the former high school, Serramonte High School, now the district office and rental spaces. It's long past its useful life. This shows in the foreground the initial site prep for the 122 unit faculty and staff housing. It's actually, this was taken several months ago. There's been much progress since this photo has been taken, but this is where we are building it. And then as you see, the faculty and staff housing, when it is built, will look like this, and then there'll be 202 units of mixed-use residential behind. The neighborhood amenities, as I mentioned, are going to include that Overlook part, neighborhood retail and cafe plaza, and improved entry from Serramonte Boulevard. Again, the district facilities will remain in phase 1. There will be large accessible parks in phase 2. You will see that there will be up to 2 14-story residences. They will be set back from Serramonte Boulevard, and they follow the hillside terrain. As you notice, there's trees all along, which I think is really important because it sort of blocks it from view. And we think that it will, you know, look better in the community that way. There are 7 fewer floors than the approved 21 floors of Serramonte views. The height is lower than what's approved for zoning. And again, it's really screened from public view. All parking will be on site, and there's going to be bike-friendly, safe streets. An after view down Serramonte Boulevard shows that things are really blocked with the trees. If you see in this next view, once the buildings are built, the trees block quite a bit from view. Here's an after view. It shows the view from Callan and Serramonte. As you can see, you mostly see the trees. So phase 1, you can see at the top, number 1 shows Overlook Park. There's also community space plan where we say number 2, it's called Central Green. We've not planned it out because we do want to go out to the community and see what they prefer. There's a trail that will go all the way around just under a mile, or I guess 0.6 miles. There will be retail space here at number 4. a cafe plaza here at number 5. And as I mentioned earlier, Head Start program is down in the bottom right. Finally, there's a signalized intersection here at number 7. It will make it much safer to come down Serramonte Boulevard, to cross Serramonte Boulevard, and to enter into this new neighborhood. It's going to take about 8 to 15 years for a complete build out. And we're going to go to the Planning Commission and City Council public hearings in the spring of 2022. Construction will start on Retail Plaza and Overlook Park, and the housing at the entry there in phase 1 during the spring of 2023. And then district offices, adult education, and our tenants will move out between 2023 and early 2024. Finally, there will be demolition of the existing high school building, which is currently the district office, in the spring of 2024. We wanted to let you know that we're going to have office hours this Friday planned for November 6th, 1:30 to 2:30. We'll send out that information actually along with this presentation, so you can join us and ask any questions that you may have. There's a citywide meeting which is planned for December 8th. You can, of course, join in on that as well with Daly City. We have a website, serramontedelrey.org, that you can visit for more information. And the staff contacts that you can contact at any time to ask questions or provide feedback to are April Hawkins, our Director of Communications and Staff Housing, and Tina Van Raphorst, our Associate Superintendent of Business Services. Thank you for watching and listening. We want to hear from you to get your ideas and your feedback, and I thank you for your time.